Okay, so I know I'm doing this a little bit earlier, but I'm gonna have time today and not usually on Wednesday. So I figured I'd record something right now. So um yeah, as the title will say, all quiet on the job front for sure. In fact, I got a triple rejection sandwich on Friday. Uh First, the whole banking job thing, that's not gonna happen. I finally got into contact with the lady. Guess she was sick and she just got back and she was going to contact me anyway. But I figured I might as well do it because I want to know either way. So I know what my options are. Told me, they're going to go with someone else. But if someone uh, fails their background check, hey, they'll call me. But I saw my uncle yesterday, talked about it. He's like, yeah, no one's going to apply for that kind of position where they know they're going to have a background check and they know they're going to fail it. They're just, yeah. Unless someone doesn't know their past history and maybe they forgot something or maybe something wasn't taken off their record. But anyway, point is that's not going to happen. They pretty much just say that out of courtesy and give you some false hope. So yeah, that's not going to happen, which blows. Then um, let's see. Then the second job I got rejected from was a restaurant job. Um, you know, but she actually more wanted a bartender to work Friday and Saturday nights. And one, I don't have any bartending experience whatsoever. And two, I don't do nights. I can't do late work shifts anymore. I know that might be screwing me over in some aspects, but I'd rather be honest with an employer now instead of just like, oh yeah, I'll work whatever. And then, they want me to work until like midnight. And it's like, I can't because there's no way I can get home. That's way too late. Because I don't drive. I don't have a license. I know that probably something I should do, but one, getting a car right now is probably not that good of a idea because even getting a used car is expensive, and then gas is out of control for many reasons. Getting insurance is insane in this broken ass state of California. And then I did learn how to drive for a little bit, and I was taking lessons. Everything seemed to be going well, and then one day when I was trying to take my dad not that far, I ended up crashing into a wood fence. No injuries or anything, no damage to the car. Just the wooden post of the fence got wrecked, but even then that got fixed later on. So that kind of turned me off to driving for a good while. Still kind of has. I don't know. But even then, like, I wouldn't want to be driving at night, especially during winter. That would just suck up here. Excuse me. And here's the thing, I wouldn't mind working a job at night if it's like a closing shift, if I lived relatively close to where I was working, like if I could literally walk within like a feasible time. That was a good thing about the cafeteria position I ended up working at the elementary school, is that I could literally walk to and from where I live within like 15 minutes. I was there, and in 15 minutes I was home. So I had to work a little bit later, which was sometimes I had to do, not always, but if I did, it wouldn't be a big deal. I could just, get home whenever, and it wouldn't be like, because the thing I hate about working jobs is like when you work at night or when you work later, you still have to have like, you have to wait a half an hour just to get to the bus. And then you got like another half hour on the bus. It's like you have to do like a whole damn hour just after you've been working all day. You want to get home and you can't get home right away. It sucks. It sucks. Sorry, my allergies causing me my throat. It's not a sore, it's just a little frog. But yeah, I've been trying to plug away at many positions, even food jobs, which I know I wanted to avoid, but it feels like I almost don't really have a choice. Oh, goddamn. Sorry. I need some water. Give me some water. Okay. The third rejection was from another bank, and that one I didn't even get an interview. I just applied, and it's usually I think I applied for that position before with that company over and over again, and they keep not wanting to hire me. I mean, wonder if I should just say, or if I should not even bother applying to that position. I don't know. I feel like I hope against hope to maybe they would one day say, all right, let's fucking hire this guy or at least interview him. Maybe he might be good. I don't know. It's ironic, is like it's an entry level position, but yet it feels like if I don't have any banking experience, I won't be able to get it. It's yeah, it's just one of those things, I guess, you know. I just I don't know. It just sucks. It just sucks. I hate it. I just I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah. So I'm just still plugging away. That's all I can really do. I was gonna bring up something else. What was I gonna bring up? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just yeah. That's just all that's going on right now. I can't be. I even can't be angry anymore. It's just become such a malaise, and you know, gotta keep going. I guess. I mean, there's like a position or two I looked today, and I feel like I should apply, but I know it's like they're gonna want me to work late, and I just can't. I can't, and I don't want to. Again, I don't want to. I don't even want to get an interview, and they say, "Oh, well, you don't want to work nights." Like, no, I can't. And they're like, oh, "Okay, well, we can't hire you then." You know, it'd be a waste of their time, it'd be a waste of my time. You know, and I feel like though, if they really want to hire someone, they would be, just a wee bit more flexible. You know, just a wee bit more flexible if they're really in need of someone. But I think they know that they're kind of in control now. It's like, oh, they're desperate for work, so they'll just, they'll just do whatever we want them to do and all that. And it's like, no, I mean, uh, it's it's a rough spot to be in, especially where I live. Yeah, where I live is that there are some places I could theoretically work, but usually they don't hire because they're like usually smaller businesses and they like to keep it close knit to like their family and shit. So the more lucrative, well, not really lucrative, the more open jobs are further west in town. But of course, I have to take the bus to get there. I mean, it's just, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's not much else I can really say. Oh, I am going to be trying to like tap my creative brain a bit more. I think I'm going to try to get into more writing and other creative endeavors. Try to maybe get a board game idea going because I feel like video game development, as much as I would love to get into it, it just doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy to get into. I really don't. And um, feel like, if I could at least design a board game, that would be close to making a game. I mean, well, it is making a game, right? It is making a game. And I would love to make a board game because I love board games. I know my friend Jesse turned me on to them like almost 10 years ago when like, I met up with him. And like I think the first game we played was like Eldritch Horror. And I'm like, God, like this is a game I never played before. Like this is because I usually associate board games most like with Monopoly and checkers and Connect Four. I'm not saying those games can be not fun. Well, maybe Monopoly can turn into a nightmare, but like these board games are like elaborate sets and they have stories and they have characters and there's lots of different mechanics and there's lots of things you can do And it's just like wow. And I think that's when board games started to have a nice resurgence, and now they're kind of like kind of a big thing. And now it's like tabletop gaming's kind of made a comeback in a well as well. I mean, there's digital board games too, which is cool. So if you want to play the game but you can't find anyone, or you want to play solo and you don't want to pull out the board, you have the option anyway. So maybe if I start tapping into like more my creative side and start to do more creative things, that might be kind of like a therapy for me, because I was thinking like maybe I should go see a therapist again. The guy I talked to, he was a real nice guy when I was feeling low a few years back. That was around, pandemic time, and yeah, that was not a good time for most people, for damn sure. Um, it's just, uh, yeah, I need to do something to keep my mind for keep it from breaking. You know, you need something to fight the bullshit in your head. You know, and I do. I really do, because I don't know. Maybe if I tap in my creative side enough, something might happen in that regard, and I can I can take doing a shitty job, but if I have something more creative to do when I'm home and I can focus on that, that'll help alleviate, the humdrumness of being a wage slave, I guess. Just something. I think we need like a creative emotional release at times. We do. I mean, video games can do that for me too, and they do. But I feel like if I can tap into, more into writing or creating something, maybe actually can do something with that. I mean, maybe not make it a career. I mean, who knows? But uh, just maybe I can make something, because I felt like I'm always a creative person. I'm not that I can't do hard work. I can do hard labor if I have to, but I feel like I want to do something creative and put it out there and have something people enjoy and talk about. And even if I can make a little money off of it, hey, that's even better. I mean, people say like, "Oh, your job shouldn't be what you love to do," and I can agree with that to a certain extent. But I feel like for me, if like, even if it's not like my full job, if I get paid for like, writing an interesting story or creating a board game, and you know, to me that's not that's not a bad thing. That actually be quite awesome. I mean, yeah, it would become work and maybe it wouldn't be as good, but I feel like I would be more passionate about it because it's something I'm behind and something I care about, instead of just, some, mindless company that just wants you to do X, Y, and Z and then you just get a paycheck, you know. But yeah, so that's all I can really report right now. So yeah, I will keep posted, and I'll probably stream later today. Seems like when I stream later in the day, I get more people watching, which is good because I want more people to watch so I can get some notice, and maybe I'll even get to affiliate at some point. Who knows? Yeah. So anyway, thank you for listening, whoever did, and that's it. Hope you have a good one and stay safe out there. All right. Till next time. Bye.